For so long, there has been talk by some of a paradigm shift that others would be more disposed to view as apocalypse or the end times. Many are waiting for some one world event, while some are beginning to recognize the succession of events unfolding as such even now. Let us just say that this represents partial but growing cognizance of the new and living economy. It has little to do with the socio-political and financial systems, which are but calcifications of what has worked, more or less, in the past in order to achieve past goals. The key is in the very changing of those goals, and on levels far more fundamental than any preoccupation with political parties or philosophical factions. To put the matter simply, the old and dying economy is characterized by inward moving forces, contracting, while the new and living economy is outward flowing and expanding. Look mindfully to the passing concentrations of power and wealth into kingdoms around kings, fiefs around farms, cities around corporations, and their factories and offices. The new and living economy could be considered the decentralization of the old, but in fact, it is the re-centralizing of power to the end of individual actualization of personal value. Previously, you have lived as the lesser in service to the greater for your own sustenance, which incidentally served others. Presently, you are called to live as the greater in direct intentional service to others as the very unfolding of that greatness. The new and living economy does not emerge without a fair bit of fear, for with it comes not only personal responsibility for the self as an unconscious part of the whole, but as a more conscious and whole self taking responsibility for its many personal parts. See this now as your wake-up call. For while you have previously enjoyed the illusion of being alone in all your thinking and doing and all your reasoning as to why, these times call for a quickening to the real needs of the day for all. A true reckoning as to how you shall live your life going forward, in contrast to how you have so lived until now. It is only by seeing yourself in association with far greater organization than your race, your culture, your sex, your nation, and even your politics, that you can begin to see all such associations in proper and divine perspective. And it will be upon actions and determinations wisely made from that decidedly exalted perspective that the new and living economy shall be built. Look for opportunities to be of service, not only to self or merely others, but to all that you know to be true, beautiful, and good. And we shall surely be in a more conscious, working partnership. Recognize that in all with whom you may chance to differ, there labors within one such as I, who will make the best of them, even as I so strive to within you, in the fullness of time. And even in the midst of failure in doing so, stand ready to recommit yourself to that high and lofty goal. For as more and more are won over to such efforts and labors, the currency of the new and living economy will all the more swiftly be realized as sustaining peace, love, and joy of existence.